The Northern Siege. When the horizon darkens and the north advances, fear wants to rearrange our priorities. Scripture calls us to a different posture. Ezekiel 38-39 paints a startling scene. A formidable coalition rises to lay claim to what God has given his people, and on the surface, the threat appears overwhelming. This introduction refuses two common responses, the urge to panic and the temptation to trivialize prophecy, and invites the congregation into a posture of sober clarity and expectant faith. The prophetic drama is not primarily about geopolitical trivia. It is a spiritual portrait of how organized opposition forms, how alliances of deception seek the plunder of God's purposes, and how God's justice and presence turn human schemes into stages for his glory. This teaching will trace the texture of the siege, the strategy, the arrogance, and the illusion of invincibility that fuels the attackers. It will also make a positive, urgent claim. God responds decisively, publicly, and in ways that vindicate covenant faithfulness. The point is not escapism, but empowerment. Understanding the enemy's pattern helps a church prepare rightly, strengthen its watch, and refuse compromise. Practical faith does not mean reckless bravado. It means steady covenantal readiness, disciples who pray with discernment, teach with clarity, and live as if God's promised reversals are already unfolding. As we move through Ezekiel's vision, expect three things: discernment sharpened by Scripture, courage rooted in God's sovereign action, and concrete steps for communities to live as post-siege people now. The Northern Siege calls the church out of fear and into a stewardship of hope, guarding the city God has entrusted to us and proclaiming his coming justice without apology. Scripture warns of a time like Ezekiel's Gog War, but the Bible does not give a calendar date we can pin to our news cycle. Many faithful teachers disagree about timing and sequence. Some read current events as possible signs. Others see Ezekiel's vision as primarily symbolic or fulfilled in stages. Expect conviction, not certainty. Pray for discernment, not predictions. Ask for wisdom to read Scripture faithfully and for peace in the congregation. Many Bible teachers place the Gog War, Ezekiel 38-39, before the final Armageddon conflict and treat it as an early, distinct end times invasion. Others place it later or interpret it symbolically. Timing is debated, not settled.